Hello everybody, Kane here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back on the world, and you can kind of already see some of the stuff that's changed. I have been working a bit on this since last episode. Last episode it went up yesterday. I think it actually, what was it? So it went up yesterday. I recorded it, how long ago did I record that? I don't know. It was a little while ago. I think 3 or 4 days ago. So I've done a bit of work since then, and yeah, this is what we got. And ta-da! Some stuff on the inside. Well, there's a lot more to show, but I just want to show you guys some of what we got here. One, I've basically replaced everything in here with this quartz glass because it looks really, really nice, or reinforced glass, that's what it's called. And personally, I thought it looked a bit better. I changed up the layout of the Diplocaulus enclosure, so now it's kind of raised a bit more because I think this is going to look a bit better after some tests I did. I laid down the flooring for both of these exhibits, so we didn't have to do that like we did in the last episode. I've put some decorations in here. You see I've got some potted like plant type things in here. We got some signs over here. Do not tap the glass. Creature names, didn't put the Arthropleura one on. We got this, which I basically just replaced with a metal door or an iron door instead. What was it? What else did I do? Oh, most of this glass actually came from here because I took it all out of the Meganeura enclosure because I've realized I kind of want to rework the Meganeura stuff. It's going to be different. I'm not going to say anything about what it is going to be in the future, but you know, it's going to be good. Anyway, what else has happened? Oh, but we'll get there in a second. Anyway, I forgot to mention, today we'll be putting the Diplocaulus into the park in their tiny little exhibit over here, which is actually quite big considering they are possibly one of the smallest animals in the mod, aside from maybe Confuciusornis. Also, our Tiktaalik grew up, and they look pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll have to address something out there in a second. Anyway, I redid the little entrance hall, or not redid, I basically just finished it up, and I am pretty happy with it. So we got a little like vase back here. I don't know why, but I did. We got some more planters. We have this up here for some reason. I don't know. I did it up there, so I decided to do it over here. We got some more fossils I got while mining, put up here with some other fossil stuff. We got the DNA, some Dominican amber, and this is something I decided to do, which was put up a second map, because I realized we only have one at my house, and I think I might put one over here somewhere, which would be over in the, don't remember what it's called. Also, these are calamites logs. I cut down another tree, so, I don't know, I thought they looked pretty nice, so I decided we're gonna use them. Anyway, this is also brand new to the entrance of the bug house. And these lights here are the, the fairy lights mod, which we've had installed since episode 1, but we never did anything with. And I don't know, I just randomly built these pillars because I was thinking of building a bit of a covered entrance over this front walkway here. And I don't know, I just decided to make some of these, and I'm actually really happy because I think they honestly look amazing, and I really like this like little thing. I think it definitely sets the mood I want to go for with the building, which is going to be, well, I'm thinking a lot more now, a tropical thing. I mean, it's meant to represent the, late Devonian, Permian, and Carboniferous, or late Devonian and Carboniferous. Yeah, not the Permian. The Permian would be the Adaphosaur, I think, in the Dimetrodon, but we don't have those. So I guess the Carboniferous and the Devonian, which are meant to be like super tropical area or time periods. So I don't know. I think running through with a lot more plants in here is definitely going to be good. I might make a few. I'm thinking of putting like opening the ground up here a bit and putting like a little, what do you call it? Like a little, maybe a glass dome above here, or a bit of a glass dome, and then putting some plants in here and stuff to, I don't know, make it look a bit more interesting. Anyway, a couple more things I worked on since last episode. The Tiktaalik exhibit out here. Oh, also, you'll notice there's no more floating logs, but there are some logs stuck in the ground. I also made a bubble machine. Yeah, the Tiktaaliks were taking damage underneath the logs, so after them nearly dying several times, I decided I'm just going to do this, and they've not had any incidents since, so it seems to be working. Also, I don't know, I made this. It's literally just cobblestone, andesite, and stone with a bunch of little fossils on it of animals that aren't even in the thing. Oh, also, I got these like clear item frames from Tinker's Construct. Speaking of which, what is the plan? Okay, so we're doing Diplocaulus this episode. Next episode will be Uranus, and then we're doing Tinker's Construct after that. So after next episode, we're doing Tinker's Construct, because I kind of need it. Well, I don't need it, but I want to spend an extra episode just kind of rebuilding the entire Meganeer exhibit. And maybe if you guys want to see that, we can have that be another episode too, but I don't know. I think after Uranus, I want to take a 1-episode break just to work on other things, and then we'll head right back to the bug house. Anyway, yeah, this is this. I don't know why I put the Edaphosaurus in here and the Megalograptus, because neither of those are in here. Although, where did I put my food? It's not in here. Oh, did I eat it all? Maybe I ate it all. Oh, well, we need to go to the storage room anyway, because DNA. Because, what was it? We'll take some steak. That's good. The DNA we left analyzing after last episode because it wasn't finished by the time we got back. Yeah, let's go check on that real quick, see what we got. I mean, at this point, it's not really as important as it was like in the beginning of the season because, well, we have tons of DNA. All right, anything new or interesting? Nope. Just the regular same old, and then more plants, which will be super useful later. Yeah, I don't know, I've kind of realized that, so I guess let me know in the comments, do you guys want to see me doing, or showing off what we get for DNA and analyzing it on camera, or do you guys even really care anymore? I mean, I don't know, because I mean, at the end of the day, we've pretty much got every single animal at this point, and the majority of stuff now comes from, like, what animals we're putting in, not necessarily what DNA are we getting. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. I got another Tiktaalik egg out, because, I like them, and yes, 4 is probably one too many, but they look so cool. Honestly, I might put 5 in, just because I love the things. They're so cool looking. I really like the Tiktaaliks. Oh, they're honestly possibly one of my new favorite animals in the mod right now. I say new, these things, they got added in ages ago, didn't they? What was it? That was the Platybelodon update they got added in. Wow, that's actually a while ago, isn't it? Because, yeah, that is a while ago. Man, I completely forgot about that. And then this should set us up just to fill in the rest of the little thing. I've realized now, I was like, oh, you know, me just preemptively building the terrain is gonna, like, tremendously speed up the process. I kind of forgot that building the terrain means I kind of finished the enclosure already. We just need to, like, throw some plants in. Pretty much, because, you know, there's not much else to do than just fill the exhibit up. But, I mean, it should be interesting enough. Oh yeah, it's only meant to be 1 block deep. So when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this exhibit, because it's changed somewhat from last episode's plan, because last episode you could, if you remember correctly, or if I remember correctly, the water would have been down there and we had a simple glass wall. I did test somewhat on a creative world, and I found out that Diplocaulus can't actually jump up over glass, I guess, because they don't technically get out of the water. Like the Tiktaalik do. They definitely get out of the water, which is why I put that cobblestone wall there, because they won't jump onto blocks with that there. Anyway, I don't know, I just kind of realized Diplocaulus being so small, it might be cooler to do more of like a tide pool kind of exhibit. So instead of making it, you know, you look down into it, you gotta get the view of into the water and above the water. And then we have like a small little shelf in the back to put some plants. I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool. And then Uranus next episode, that'll be, I don't know, that shouldn't be too difficult of an exhibit. Well, I guess that's one I should have definitely built the interior for on camera, because I'm realizing now, there aren't like any mods that add in underwater plants. And obviously we're not in 1.14, so we don't have seagrass, which sucks because, man, I would love, and I mean absolutely adore the ability to put like seagrass in the exhibits because it looks awesome, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I just wish we could like have some sort of plant at the bottom of there. Well, mainly because I think it would look really cool to have like, especially in an exhibit like this. I mean, we kind of got it with this one, but with this one, we'll have a tiny bit of land there and there'll be like some plants up on top of the shelf there, but other than that, there won't really be much. So I don't know, I feel like the Crested Uranus exhibit's one that if and when the mod ever updates to like 1.14? We're definitely gonna have to come back and like redo. Let's throw all the torches up like here. And then we can check out the Fusia there. Oh, I forgot this one. I like that one a lot. Throw some of this down. I mean, whatever's on this doesn't really matter too much because it's like, you won't even really notice it for the most part. Because, oh, no, bad. I did not have an axe. Ah, luckily that breaks pretty quickly at least. All right, and we'll just chuck tree up there. I don't have any more calamites logs, I think. Do I have any more calamites logs? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't know. I'm realizing now, like, this is definitely going to be a problem with this one and the Crested Uranus. It's just there isn't necessarily a ton I can do to decorate the exhibit, which is a bit sad because, you know, I don't know. I'd like to be able to do more with it, but let's see. I mean, no, let's see how this looks from the outside. Okay, definitely. Let me see. Do I have any calamites logs left? I mean, I could definitely pillage those and just replace them with like spruce or something, which I think I had originally, and it would probably look just as good. I have some calamites planks now. Okay. Well, I mean, what? This episode's gonna be pretty short anyway, so storage room. Voila! Let's see. Where is it? There we go. Panerafe. Cordates? Is that the one I'm thinking of? It might be Cordates that I'm thinking of and not calamites. I guess we'll find out real quick, won't we? I'm definitely beginning to think it's the Cordates? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oh, yep, it was the Cordates tree. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. I feel stupid now for having called it the wrong name for like... Oh, man, that's sad to me that I did that. Aww. Okay, well anyway, let's just... We don't need a ton. We can leave the top of the tree up for now. Even though it's probably gonna murder my eyes, because I'll have to like pillar up and destroy it. And let's get rid of that before I have another tree I don't really want. Yeah, let's just head back to the bug house. Yeah, well, I wasted, I guess, most of it building that thing, and I definitely should have been more frugal with my usage of a tree I don't really want to cut down a lot of. I have to say, I think the new trees, I like the logs a lot. I don't think they look particularly, I don't know. They do not look like trees I can definitely see myself using much of. But, I mean, at the same time, I don't know. Let's put like a one like this. And then one more, maybe? Maybe like right. No. Let's just see how this looks. Okay. I mean, It's not super dense like I would like, but we have some jungle leaves, got some lily pads. I forgot, for most of the leaves, we're probably gonna have to go up to the roof to place all those in. Let's just get some plant diversity going in. I say that as I place one plant like 8 times. Put some Zamites in. Well, one, I guess, but because I mean, it is basically my favorite plant in the game. We can place another Dugasbergia back there. Only got 3 vines. Do that. Do that. And do that. Okay. And then let's see. I don't have a. Oh, yeah, because he's supposed to go all the way into the roof. Oh man, I definitely messed up how I built this. I put the roofs over all of them. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was cool. I don't know, I'm really happy with the Tiktaalik exhibit. I think it's definitely slowly becoming one of my favorites. I don't know, I think this building has definitely now got like a bit of a special flair to it that I'm really liking. Well, I think also because it's like we don't really have it. I don't know. Well, actually, you know what it reminds me of? This building is starting to remind me a lot of the Diplocaulus exhibit, in that it definitely just feels more, well, alive than, you know, the other ones did. I mean, because what? I'm trying to think here. We shouldn't have gone. We shouldn't have. We should just stick down here and then get that, so we at least know where the top log is. Do I have any more of these? I don't know if I do. And there we go. Anyway, I'm supposed to be speaking. I know that. Anyway, yeah, so this building, I don't know, it's starting to definitely feel a lot more like the Diplocaulus exhibit did to me. I think that's just because it's, I don't know, it definitely feels more alive than the other exhibits do. Granted, I've taken pretty much all the life out of all those exhibits, so it kind of makes sense they don't seem super alive. It's kind of my fault, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely liking the feel it's starting to get. It's different, I think. Well, I think it's different because it's well finished more than the what is it? The other exhibits in the park right now, which are kind of like, you know, it's like they've got bits finished, but they've also got like a lot that isn't finished that I need to definitely get done. I mean, I need to do interiors for almost every single exhibit now because I tore most of them out when I was rebuilding things, and then that just kind of like destroyed a ton of stuff, and I never ended up rebuilding it all. So yeah, that's mostly my fault. But yeah, let's just try and fill some leaves in here. Am I even gonna have I don't have enough leaves to finish this, which is annoying, but whatever. Let's hop down here real quick. Let's see. All right. I'm so glad I have these Depth Strider boots. They make this a lot easier to like get around in these water-based exhibits. I mean, like, what is it? I'd like to put a lot more leaves in, so there's a lot more like overhang and stuff, but I don't really think I can I? Let's just put some lily pads in. All right, so we got one there, got one there, got one here, there. And okay, let's just see how this looks, because I don't have any more jungle leaves right now, and I don't really want to go get any more at the moment. I mean, yeah, I need to definitely like bring the leaves down more like the other two exhibits are, but I think even this is starting to look pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, and at the end of the day, what, the they're super small animals. They're tiny, 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 tiny little creatures. So yeah, let's just hop in and get the Diplocaulus now. Ba-da-ba-da. This episode's definitely going to be a lot shorter than last episode was, which I think is good, because last episode was like half an hour, so, you know, making a shorter episode is probably advisable. I'm just going to wait until what is it called? The sun sets, because sleep is good, evidently. Yeah. Come on, let me sleep. Oh, it's basically night. Just let me sleep, game. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Also, what is it? Those fairy lights. I was totally... Well, I put them up here, but part of me really just wants to string them through the entire bug house. I don't think I will, because I think it'd be kind of hard to get them to fit correctly. But I don't know. Part of me really wants to, because I think it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, Diplocaulus time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Diplocauluses in this little exhibit. And if they die, I'm going to be very sad. Oh, we should feed them, so that way they tame. Let's see. Where are they? They're like little minnows. Oh my gosh, that is actually adorable. That is so cool. Like, if we go down here, you just see these tiny, tiny, tiny little amphibians swimming around. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait for them to grow up and get a bit bigger, but I actually really, really like that. That's super cool, I think. So, yeah, that's Diplocaulus. A bit of a shorter episode today. Next episode, we're gonna just get the crested Uranus in, because I think I kind of want to see if I can find... I think between this episode and next episode, I'm gonna see if I can find another mod that I could use to get me some underwater plants, so maybe some seagrass or some kelp or something. Then I'll toss it in a couple of exhibits, hopefully, if I can. And then after that, oh, we've got this, and then we've got, actually, maybe we'll do Tinker's Construct at a later date, because there is actually one last thing I want to add into the building before we call it quits. But I'm not going to mention what that is, because it's going to be a surprise. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it today. Oh, also, I guess one last thing you saw but I didn't mention is I've started doing like these leaves climbing up. They're meant to be like vines, essentially, climbing up the building. And I've done this on the storage house, or the storage warehouse, but man, I love how it looks on this. Because I think I want to make this look like a very much more tropical, prehistoric building. It's a building that is very much, you know, just as old as the animals itself. Not really, obviously, but something old, something antiquated, something nature is growing back over. I'm starting to sound like Best in Slot when he makes any zoo whatsoever. But I don't know, I really like the overgrown feel of this. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. And this is not the surprise thing. I want to put something here. I don't know what it is. Probably a fountain or like some just foliage. I was considering actually moving the Adaphosaurus out to here, this little midsection we have here, putting it in, because we can't even see it really, can we? Oh, we can. Because I mean, what, they're like over where they currently are. We can run over there real quick. Where the Adaphosaurus currently is, it's like, you know, there's nothing over there really. It's just the Adaphosaurs. Granted, I also kind of don't want to move them because I really like their exhibit. We could also just put another dinosaur in their exhibit because, I mean, oh, what animal was I thinking of doing twice? Oh, it was the Adaphosaurus just doing 2 Adaphosaurus exhibits. That's what I was thinking. Oh, and that was the other side. Okay, so I was trying to remember. I had a bunch of thoughts, and I kind of forgot what all of them were. Okay, so the Adaphosaurus exhibit. If you haven't seen it before, I wouldn't be surprised if you're new to the series, because it's not one I typically go visit. It's just kind of sitting here in the background, and there's not even really that great of a way to view the exhibit yet, because, I mean, realistically, I didn't even finish the path here. I don't know why I put quartz stairs, but I did. This is like the main way you're supposed to view them, and they're never in sight because they always hang out in this little corner. But anyway, I had a thought about this. So yes, I know they're not Carboniferous or Devonian creatures, they're Permian animals, but their look and the feel of the exhibit I've given them is definitely a lot like the bug house, I realize. The bug house is a very similar type area to this. So part of me is definitely thinking it might be nice to have the Adaphosaurs over by the bug house. Now I've got two solutions to this. Either A, we turn this into the holding pen. So this will be the area where we put any dinosaurs that we're like renovating exhibits for, or something like that. So if it's like, or we want a dinosaur in that we don't really have like an exact idea where it's going, but we want it in the enclosure, we can put that over here. And I thought that was a decent idea. My second idea with this is we just have two Adaphosaurus enclosures. We have the main Adaphosaurus enclosure over here, which we have 3. I can easily put like 5 in here, I think. It's a pretty big enclosure. Well, we keep like the main Adaphosaurus colony over here, but then we could actually just, well, let me just teleport over there because I don't really want to walk over. We could then have a much smaller, oh, lag. I think it's probably loading in all the Adaphosaurs and the Sarcos, not the Adaphosaurs, the Diplocaulus and the Sarcos. But then I was thinking we could even, maybe not have a full-size Adaphosaurus enclosure, but put like a small one somewhere over here, just as like a, I don't know, to kind of fit in with the theme. Granted, if we get to Dimetrodon and stuff like that, I'd probably move them again just because, I don't know. Anyway, I think we're gonna end today's episode off here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I mean, obviously we're gonna continue to work on the bug house for the next few episodes, but I don't know. After this, what do you guys want to see me do? Another dinosaur? Want to see a building? Want to see? Because I mean, this is technically both animal and building. But I mean, we could do like a museum. Start getting that laid out. We could start laying out the raptor building, which I've got plans for. We could do a dinosaur over there. We could do the Platybelodon. We could do any number of animals, really. So yeah, let me know. Or we could just do an episode where we go around and fix things in the park and build little scenes and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. And until next time, guys, see ya.